The Beer Brothers is a comedy podcast where two dumb babies related by blood grew up and now review beers for you, the people. You can drink along if you'd like, but maybe don't do it in your car on the way to work. Drink responsibly. At home. In the dark.
Welcome to episode number 36 of the Beer Brothers, Nashville's #1 beer podcast. I'm still calling it, claiming it, calling it. It's going to be what it is. We are here today in our brand new studio, also known as the ex-roommate's old room. So it's going to be a good day. We're going to talk about some survival things of children. We're going to talk about Little Dicky, which I don't know if you know who he is.
Yeah, I know Little Dicky.
Yeah, love that guy. And some other fun things. We got some tasty beers on tap for you today, and we're excited to get into them. Let's go.
Let's do it. Wait, we forgot how to do our own intro.
Yeah, that's right. We can take a break. You're just like, fuck the rules. No one cares. All right, I'm Cody.
I'm Micah.
This is the Beer Brothers. Let's get weird.
So we've been on a little break. Haven't been posting as much.
No, been chilling.
But it's nice. Nice to get a little break every once in a while, and we're still at episode 36, all within less than a year.
Doing good.
We've done 36 episodes. That's pretty good. I don't know where I was going with that. It's just
You were just letting people know.
Let people know, hey,
just been chilling.
We've been on a break. Give us a break, because we're fucking taking it whether you like it or not.
Yeah, it's been good. To a degree. So good that I've just not prepared a lot for this segment right here.
Shit.
Yeah, we forgot everything. I did try, if you listen to our last episode where we talked about the weird Thanksgiving Day sandwich.
Oh, yeah.
I did put that together at our Thanksgiving Day meal, and the deviled egg was the weird part of that whole thing. It was like pretty tasty, and then this weird freaking gross egg was just right in the middle of it all. Mistakes were made. That's all I'm gonna say with that. But in the meantime, what have you been up to?
Traveling a lot, and since I've gotten back, I've just been moving stuff around.
Yeah,
in the roommate's room, and got a new microwave because he ruined the old one.
Chris.
That was nice. I cried a little and I threw it away, but it was fine.
He made a lot of turkey bacon in that microwave.
He made way too much turkey bacon in the microwave.
I think every episode we were here, he made at least 4 slices. So
yeah, 4 slices of turkey bacon times 36.
He's eating a lot of turkey bacon.
That's a fuck ton. I'm not even going to do... Yeah. It's 144, but yes, that's a lot of turkey bacon.
And that's just on that one day. So... yeah. I'm pretty sure you said that he ate the same thing almost every day.
Every day.
Yeah, he was pretty...
He was a creature of...
habit.
Of lots of the same habits over just... He had a bunch of habits, and he stuck the fuck to him.
That's it.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's get into our first beer of the day. Our first beer of the day is brought to you by... Jackalope Brewing out of Nashville. Woo-hoo. It is their Snowman Stout. It is a stout style beer brewed with coffee and cocoa nibs. The can reads, "Drink legendary. Winter chills the Yeti toes, Yeti fingers, Yeti nose. Yeti craves a frosty brew, a glass to raise to Kathamanu." Not sure what that is. Tromping down a mountain slope, Yeti spies a jackalope. Or coffee beans from local roast and coffee nibs or cocoa nibs that we've got to toast. Come on in, you shaggy gent. This mocha stout is heaven sent. This is a 6.2 ABV and a beautifully written poem, to just get you in the Christmassy mood or holiday mood, whatever you're in for the winter times. Micah, your thoughts?
It's great. It's nice. It's brown. It's ale. Stout. It's dark.
We're supposed to get snow on Tuesday, and this would be a good one for that.
Yeah.
You know?
So let me take another little sippy.
A little sippy sappy.
It's good. It's very chocolatey. Like the chocolate malts come up heavy. So yeah, this is kind of a good like snowy winter. When you think of snow, you think of like hot chocolate.
Yeah.
We had our first snow here, so I made some like stovetop hot chocolate.
Here? When did we get snow?
We had snow. It was like an inch.
Oh, that's right. It was pretty.
Yeah, it was nice. It wasn't a lot, but it was just like first snowfall of the year. You know, I made some hot chocolate that night. And,
typical Tennessee snow.
Yeah, so just a little bit, not a lot. But yeah, this kind of would definitely work if you were outside in the snow, having some fun.
Can we talk about a song that gets on my nerves? A Christmas song.
Sure.
We should actually. This will be our first segment. Let's talk about some Christmas songs.
Are we done with the beer?
Yeah, we're done. Well, okay. Let me just give you some notes
Yeah,
real
you
quick.
need some
Sorry,
notes.
before we get on, because I'm sitting here thinking like, oh, okay, we got to talk about some things.
Yeah, okay.
I'm excited. I actually get more coffee than chocolate on this, which is fine for a stout. It is what it is. And again, this is the kind of beer I like to drink when it is cold, when it is nice and chilly outside. Maybe you've been out all day in the snow. If you're fortunate enough to have that kind of world where you get that, and you've played all day, sledding, hitting people in the face with a snowball, this is the kind of beer you come home and you're just like, let me sit by the fire and have me a nice coffee, chocolatey brew. This is a good stuff. Jackalope makes great beer, so
they do. Like they I don't think I've ever had a beer where I'm like, I don't know about that one.
Yeah,
they do love the poems. Every time you said nibs, I kept just thinking of like chocolatey nips. I was like, ugh,
chocolate nipples. Love those Hershey Kisses.
Yeah, it's pretty good though.
Love them, so good. Anyway, well, cocoa nib is a cocoa nib. I can't change it.
Nothing you can do about it. Nib's a nib.
Nib's a nib, man. That's what it is. Okay, let's talk about Christmas songs that you might have an issue with.
Okay.
Because I got into a discussion with a friend about the song "Mary Did You Know."
Ugh.
Yes. And which also led to a song about Christmas shoes. And then
that's the one I have a problem with, but keep going.
We're gonna get into both of those. But I also, since we were talking about snow, wanted to talk about a tender Tennessee Christmas.
Oh, okay, the Amy Grant.
Yeah. Tender Tennessee Christmas.
Okay, you have an issue with this song?
Okay. I love Tennessee. Love it.
I do. It's a great state.
But, the song talks about, like, getting snow on Christmas. How many fucking times in our lives that we've lived in this damn state have we actually had a white Christmas where it's, like...
Rarely.
Snow? Dude, I can think maybe 2.
Our snows usually come in, like, January, February. So.
Yeah, that's the cold season here, is January. Yeah. It's really, like, late January, early February.
Yeah, we get a long fall. Like, our fall is, like, the full fall season.
Okay.
And it's, like, all the way up until December, like 21st, when it's officially winter or whatever, 22nd, whatever the date is this year. But yeah, I can't think of one off the top of my head.
Actually, you know what I can think of? Tender Tennessee Christmas.
70 degrees.
Fucking degrees.
70 degrees, like the last 2 years in a row.
Like you want to go for a jog? It's a nice day out. I know you're supposed to be like bundled up and looking all cute in your snow gear and tender Tennessee Christmas. But it's not real. That's a lie.
So the thing with the song, though, is that it's not necessarily saying we're gonna get snow on Christmas. It says
I think it's selling a false promise that there is snow that happens often around Christmas.
I mean, sometimes, but she says in the song there may be more snow up in Colorado than our roofs will ever see. But a tender Tennessee Christmas is the only Christmas for me. That's what I don't think she's guaranteeing you anything. I think you hope maybe that there's a dusting.
Okay, look, the 7-year-old in me is very mad at Amy Grant.
Amy Grant,
it's your fault.
She's a saint.
Yeah,
Truly.
But you're right. It does say that. I forgot that line.
Yeah, it's like the lead up into the main lyric.
I guess my other problem with it is that it does paint the picture of like, if we do get snow, it's good snow. You know, it might not be as much as Colorado, but it's good. And that's a lie because
It's not good.
pretty much every snowman I've ever built is mocha. It's a nice, brown white.
There's a lot of gravel in him.
Yeah, there's twigs,
Yeah,
there's grass pieces.
Yeah.
It's not like a pristine snowman. It's no Olaf's being built
It's like
here.
if Pigpen built a snowman.
Right, it's snert. That's what it is.
It's snert.
That snert man.
Snert, man.
Okay, so lay out your issues with Christmas shoes because I'm on the same team with this. And I was arguing with somebody, and they were like, "No, it is a great song. It's so sweet.
Song. It's terrible.
It is the
really
sweetest
bad
song. He just wants to get some shoes." And I was like, my first defense was seriously, I was like, "You're buying shoes for someone who's dying. Like let's just go ahead and lay that out. They're not gonna need these. They're in a bed. They're in a fucking bed." And
Oh no. You're like, man, this kid is dumb as shit. What a waste of $30.
right. And also, if she's meeting Jesus, she's not gonna have any damn shoes on.
Yeah.
Okay. That's the whole thing.
She gets up to heaven. Damn, look at them kicks, Linda.
What are those?
What are those, my child?
Right. Okay. Anyway, you can go on with yours.
It's just too fucking depressing. That's my biggest issue with the song. It's, a lot of, oh God, sir, I want to buy these shoes for my mama, please. It's Christmas time. These shoes are just her size.
Yeah.
But it's also like a kid singing, or isn't it a child singing the song?
8-year-old.
Yeah, an 8-year-old singing. I don't want to hear. Most of the Christmas songs I hate the most are the ones children are singing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Except for maybe the Charlie Brown Christmas.
Well, yeah, that's
Christmas
good stuff.
time.
I like the Grinch song though, like, the Jim Carrey Grinch.
Yeah.
That Cindy Lou sings. That's a good one.
Okay, that's fine. But there's a couple others here and there, like the. Oh man, what was it? We were listening to one on the way back from Thanksgiving the other day, and I can't remember what it is, but I remember thinking, like, I don't like this kid's voice at all. It might have been Hippopotamus, which I actually kind of like.
Temple?
No, that's not Shirley Temple. I looked at the name; it's not her.
One
Yeah.
hippopotamus.
I actually like that song.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't like the child's voice. The child, or the woman pretending to be a child, whatever it is.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Also,
yeah,
there's a
that's
song
even worse.
called Dominic the Donkey that's way worse than Hippopotamus. Have you heard of this one?
Dominic the Donkey.
Yeah.
That one.
Yeah.
I think that's like how it goes.
So bad.
Okay,
There's a few.
Hold on. I just thought of something too about Christmas shoes with the lyrics.
Yeah.
Because the whole like end of that chorus is like, when Mama meets Jesus tonight. Like, this child is out shopping while the mom is actively dying. Like not going to be around. You don't know how long. Like, for real. Like, that day. It's the same day.
Spend the
of
time
song.
with her.
Yeah.
That's all that's gonna matter in the end. You're gonna turn 40, and you're gonna say to yourself, "What? Why the fuck was I doing that? I should have spent that time with her."
Why did I spend so much time at DSW just looking for shoes? I could have had those last 2 hours.
The man at JCPenney's wouldn't give me the fucking sale.
What was the other one? What was the other song?
Mary, did you know? Mary, did you know? Oh,
Yes, Mary, did you know? It's all these hypothetical questions
Yeah.
about like, did you know he's gonna do all these magical things? And I'm like, here's the deal. First of all, she had an angel just show up in her room. Is like, hey, you're gonna get pregnant. Like, this is what's gonna happen.
according to the story.
Yes, well, according to the story, okay. But if you're listening to that song and you like it, you're probably already on
You're
board
probably
with
in
story.
the camp. Okay.
You got it. You're on it. So first of all, it's just like either that's a normal occurrence, or which it shouldn't have been, or she's like, okay, yeah, this is crazy. Like this is gonna be wild. And he even says, I think the angel even says he will be the savior. Like he like lays it out for her.
He does. Did
Like-
you know? She did know. They
Yeah,
told
she
her.
knew the whole time. It's in there. It's
Yeah.
written out.
According to the I
And people just, they just
just
like-
believe it.
It's like, I I just love this song. I
Yeah.
love this song so much. They don't think about any of the context, any of it. Just think about it. That's all I'm saying.
I have issues with that, but more just because it's like, I mean, she's been dead for 2,000 years. She wrote the song pretty late.
Right?
I mean,
Why are you asking?
Why are you even asking it?
Not even around anymore.
It's like the same thing with like Christmas shoes. Like, what an idiot. She's already dead.
You're going to show the hospital.
You shove to the hospital with a pair of shoes and just...
And then just put them on the corpse. Just
Yeah.
slide them on. It would even be better if like the shoes were super nice. Like it was like, Mom always wanted to wear, have a pair of Jimmy Choos on.
Yeah,
It's
she
like, I
wanted
need some
those.
red bottoms.
Yeah.
And
She wanted some Gucci shoes.
sliding red bottoms on. Like, and you got them, Mom. I know you're not here to know, but you did it.
You did it, Mom. Literally, as he slides them on, the heart machine just goes. Boo. And he's like, "Oh shit!" And then he kind of pulls them off, and then it stops again.
Yeah.
And then she just goes back to normal. So it's this back and forth of like, do I put them on or not?
She wanted them, but it's gonna kill her if I put them.
If I put the shoes on,
Yeah,
it's gonna kill her.
Well, we've ruined people's Christmas
Yeah.
right now. So
That's what this episode is brought to you by another ruined Christmas.
there it is.
Yeah.
All right, next beer.
All right, our next beer is from Lakefront Brewing out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And these beers were brought to me by my girlfriend's wife. That'd be weird.
What?
What'd you just say? I said my girlfriend's wife. My girlfriend's mom.
It's 2019, Micah. Quit
Yeah.
judging, okay?
Well, I'm just saying, like, what relationship does that mean I'm in?
I don't know.
Anyways, my girlfriend's mother purchased these beers.
You've ruined it.
Yeah, it's way worse.
Just give it up.
It's
Okay.
way worse. All right. Our next beer is
Yeah.
from Lakefront Brewery out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. My girlfriend's mother bought a variety pack, and there's always a mystery beer in there, like a bonus beer. And I believe it's either this one or the next one. We're doing 2 beers from them today. One of these 2 is the bonus beer. So the first one we're going to do is their classic India Pale Ale. It's a 6.6% ABV, and this is their website description. Pours a radiant copper with a rocky white head that lasts, and leaves a soft lace on the glass. Cascade, Chinook, and Citra hops dominate the aroma, yielding a citrusy, floral bouquet. The hops give a nice bite, but this beer is well balanced with a full body and a rounded, malty flavor to back up the hops. It finishes smooth with a lingering hop flavor reminiscent of fresh ruby red grapefruit. Goes well with any spicy Indian or Thai food, green curry, tom yum soup, or pad thai beef dishes, and fried seafood will stand up to the hops as well. I love that description.
Yeah, I'm not even going to talk about it because
I know,
I just want some Thai food with this thing right now.
Yeah,
Like,
this is great.
Thanks. Okay, I thought of a terrible dad joke. You ready? This lacing is so nice they could sell this at Victoria's Secret. That's all I'm going to say. Look at
You're
it.
an idiot.
Look at this lacing. Wow, it's beautiful.
You're gross. This is super smooth, like a very smooth IPA.
Yeah, when I sipped it on the way upstairs, I think that's why I asked, like, what beer is this?
Yeah.
Because I know you said you had an IPA and, you
I
changed
thought I had
changed
a
what it
pale
was,
ale.
but
Yeah.
a pale ale at the time, which is not what it is. And I didn't, usually IPAs are, way hoppy.
Yeah.
A whole lot of hop notes. Everything's bitter, and you're right. This is very well balanced.
Very, very well balanced. It reminds me a little bit of that Aldi beer we had with the spicy chicken. It was
that was good.
very fruity. The hop, the hoppiness was not really harsh at all. Some IPAs, the hop count, especially when it's this is just our straight up and down IPA. Sometimes that can be brutal as far as the hop levels. If you're not used to it, and you're just this is just bitterness. This isn't that at all. It's very, very smooth. I could definitely taste all of the flavor palettes they were kind of giving us and explaining in the notes. That's some of the best description I've ever seen about this is what our beer is. This is what it's supposed to taste like. This isn't what I feel like some beer companies, they tell you all these things this is what you're supposed to get out of it. and they're like, no, this is what your tasting experience is going to be.
Yeah.
And they killed it. I mean, everything I said in that description is pretty much what happened.
Mm-hmm. They did such a good job. I'm just like, let's just leave it. We don't.
Everyone else, take notes. That is how you describe your fucking beers. They crushed that. So, just gonna props up to Lakefront for that fantastic description.
Okay. So, I'm going to give you a hypothetical, okay? You're 5 years old, right? Mm-hmm. You and Jess, which is our younger sister, but directly below Micah, because there's another one, have been left at home because Mom, who is not this, abandoned the house. Like, just decided to go on a meth spree, all right?
Okay.
You become worried. What do you do?
Well, I have the brain of a 5-year-old, so
Yep. Mm-hmm.
that's really hard to say. What 5-year-old? I barely remember. I don't know if I have a single memory of being a 5-year-old. I think most of my memories started kicking in at like 6, like the ones that stick.
The only
really
one that
good.
sticks at 5 for me is falling down a huge flight of stairs.
Yeah,
Like,
probably
just like,
pain. I'm sure painful things
Yeah.
probably stick pretty good. Oh man, I get worried. Probably just like look outside, up and down the driveway, like you know what I mean.
A whole lot.
Yeah, like you go to the end of the driveway. Like, I'm not allowed to go any further, and you just look down the street. And I think, did she go that way? You look the other way. Did she? Is that her? Oh, that's just a shrub. It's just a bush.
So I read a story about this actually happened. A 5-year-old and an 18-month-old
Bang.
were left at home. Their mom like just left him at the house. I forget. She was arrested because of what happened. But this child decided to, after mom had left and they were home alone, got scared, didn't know what to do, and decided to walk a half mile carrying the toddler in negative 31 degree weather in Alaska.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah. My brain does not comprehend that kind of survival. Like at a base level, this is a child. Like you said, you're 5. Like Paw Patrol's huge. Like, right. Yeah. Like I love Disney Channel.
I'll just turn things on.
Yeah.
I mean, how long was the mom gone
I would cook
for?
toast. I don't know. I have no idea. It didn't say how long she had been missing because this, kid. And the bad part is I was thinking, okay, well, the kid had the wherewithal to know, all right, I need to go get help. And so he walked to a neighbor's house, which was far away because it's Alaska and that's just how this works. But, I was thinking, okay, well, if he knew that, or she didn't really say, then surely they also knew that it was cold outside and they probably needed warm stuff. Yeah. No, just showed up in like socks and t-shirts. Kid walks half a mile at 5.
How?
Carrying an 18-month-old. You ever carried an 18-month-old more than, 10 minutes
they're
visiting?
Heavy.
Well, they're heavy, but they're 18. That's like actually like almost terrible twos. That's when they are the worst.
Yeah.
They're just like, I want to walk. I want to be my own person. Like they want to be free. This kid wrangled an 18-month-old, a half mile. Like, come on, Timmy,
we're doing it.
Get over here. And my mind is blown. Actually.
Dude, so did anything happen to the kids? Are they okay?
They had some injuries because of the cold.
Okay.
So I don't know if it's frostbite or it didn't say.
Probably something like that. Or
had to have
at least
been.
Maybe got sick or something.
I mean, those little legs just had to be like, toop, 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 like through this. They don't go as fast. I mean, they can go fast. They can outrun you to a degree, but
man, not while holding an 18-month-old.
Do you remember the time? I'm gonna frame this up so stupid. You remember the time you fell from a tree?
Yeah, I broke my arm.
And you broke your arm, and I carried you like a little injured baby bird inside.
Yeah.
And I just think about that. And I was like, I would just leave your ass in the snow. Like, here.
I do remember that vividly. It was the pain. That's why I remember it.
The pain, yeah. Those kids are gonna remember walking through the snow for sure. But that's all I could think about reading that story. It's like, yeah, I did that once. And Micah was like, he was effed up. He fell on the play school slide.
Yeah.
Broke his arm.
Broke my arm.
Out there crying like a bitch. And I was like, gotta pick him up.
Dude, my arm is like fucking... my arm was broken so bad they had to give me a full arm cast.
Yeah, they did.
But it was only my forearm.
Was it? I thought you broke the top.
Mm-mm.
Well, we forget details here, but
It
was
was
your
just
forearm?
here.
Did you break both?
It was my forearm. I think I might have broken both bones because
You had a little
not
sock?
only did I hit it on the play school slide, I also landed on that arm, like full support.
You had the skin sock going on.
Yeah, a little bit. I think it was like almost like a 90-degree break. It was gross. I vividly remember like my arm looked nasty.
My mind blocked that part.
Yeah,
I don't remember looking at your arm.
I'm not looking at it. I'll just carry him.
Actually, I know that if I had looked at it,
Drop.
it would like still be burned in my mind.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, there was one time Micah's arm looked like an L.
Yeah. He was walking around with an extra elbow.
Yeah.
He had 2 elbows.
He looked like a damn flamingo. I don't really know what happened to him, but he looked weird. It was a weird time.
Oh, fuck. Yeah. I remember that very vividly.
I also heard, well, I didn't hear, I knew someone this happened to. It was an elderly woman that had custody of her grandchildren. Mm-hmm. And he was about 5 or so. And she was working on her car. Something happened, working on her car. This got into the news here locally, but the brakes came undone and it pinned her to a tree. Oof. Like, yeah, basically it was just like, and she was stuck, and it was just him. Like, there was nobody else. And he ran 5 miles to get help.
Wow.
Yeah, imagine, I mean, she could have died anyway, but she survived. But dude, straight up, like, I think kids have this element to them that's like, you can do miraculous things.
I only know one thing. Yeah. Go. And that's what it was. Just go, Timmy. And he just went.
Just ran 5. I couldn't run 5 miles today. I would die. I'd be dead.
We were trying to, like, we were like running a bunch the last couple of months, like trying to get our distance up so we could be hitting like 5 miles near Christmas, because last Christmas thing we hit like 4 miles or something like that.
Okay.
And we were just like, God, we're way worse at this year than we were last year. So we just like stopped. I'm a year older, and I was like, I don't want to do it now.
I don't want to do it anymore.
This kid's like, okay, I'll save you. I promise.
Here's the thing.
Like, that's crazy. 5 miles?
Yeah.
5-year-olds are fucking crazy these days.
Yeah, they're taking all kinds of things. I don't know. It's all the gummies.
All hyped up on these fucking gummies.
Welch's packs. I don't know what it is. All right, here's another question. Mm-hmm. Speaking of running. Because I've always wanted to, like, I don't want to get into it really, like, obsess about it. Some people are like, I ran 4 marathons this year.
Fuck that.
I mean, yeah, okay, this is the question. What do you think is, like, not the max, but just like, hey, you know what? This is enough.
This is my limit?
Not even this is my limit, because that's a different thing. That's a mentality.
Or this is like what I would be willing to push to? Like, or train for or something?
Like for me, I'll just tell you, I feel like a 5K is enough. It's like 5K, it's 3 and a quarter, miles, whatever. 3 and a quarter miles, you get a great workout. It takes you, I guess if you're really good at it, it could take you less than 20 minutes. But, if you're a normal person, 25, 30 minutes, that's a great cardio workout. You don't need much more. So I guess my question is, like, what's the mileage? Like, what do you think is an appropriate? Do you think it's time-based? Do you think it's...
I don't know. Like I said, we were pushing like 3-4 miles at a time. That felt pretty good.
Yeah.
But at the same time, when we were doing that, I was like, dude, maybe it'd be cool to like do a 5K, do a 10K, and then maybe push up to a half marathon eventually. But I wouldn't want to do more than a half marathon. That'd be crazy.
I think
13 miles is already a stupid number.
I tried to train for a half marathon once, and it just got to a point where I realized, like,
I'm not made for this.
Well, there's that. I mean, I'm a bigger guy, and I've got pretty much flat feet for the most part. I don't have a great arch in my feet.
Yeah.
And they're wide, so I'm a fucking hobbit that's just, like, running around, Like, it's like 240 pounds just, like, plop, plop, plop on the pavement all, for an hour and a half, if I'm decent, at it. And I just thought, like, I don't care that much. It's not the best thing. I would love to do it. Maybe I'll do it. Maybe I'll just be like, I did it.
Yeah.
But I'm going to do it one time. I think that's the thing. It's like, one time.
Would never, yeah.
And then would never do it again. It's like, you know what? That was a terrible existence. You get into them and you're like, I can't stop now. Like,
well, I'm here.
Yeah.
If I give up, everyone's going to just look at, like, that loser didn't even fucking finish.
You just turn around, you start walking back, and no, this was a mistake.
You just immediately walk to your car. Like, you run 100 feet, stop, take your vest off, and just walk to your car.
Yeah, it's like, and we did it. It's,
Yeah.
You know, I tried. I got here, and I just realized this was not worth it.
I gave it a good old college try.
Okay, I think we're at beer time.
We are beer time. We are beer time.
We are beer time.
We are beer time.
Thanks for tuning in. Beer time. Bye.
Beer time with beer time. All right, our next beer is also from Lakefront Brewing, and it is I had it and it's gone. The East Side Dark Lager. This is apparently Lakefront Brewery's most award-winning beer that they make.
Oh.
They also make like gluten-free beers. They this company apparently is pretty awesome. But yeah, I'm looking at the list of awards here, and it just scrolls. It just keeps scrolling. It's good. It's a lot. Like they win every year or something. Anyways, this is a 5.8% ABV.
We're almost working backwards.
Yeah, a little bit. The next one's a big boy. And this is the website description. Honoring the eclectic east side of the city, this Bavarian dark lager is a blend of 3 specialty grains, creating a rich, smooth, dark beer that anyone can enjoy. Pours a clear, dark color with an off-white head. Hints of roasted malts find their way into the aroma and form a pleasant background to the dark, rich flavor. The German lager yeast rounds out this brew with a smooth, complex finish. Winner of the 2014 and 2016 European Beer Star Gold Medal for Bohemian-style Schwarzbier. Beef dished go... I think they meant dishes. There's a typo. I found a typo.
Beef dishes.
Beef dished. Beef dishes go especially well with this brew. The roasted malt character stands up well to their rich flavor.
I'm going to go ahead and say it's nutty, it's malty, it's roasty. I love dark lagers. I've come to realize this because they're so full of flavor.
Yeah.
Like they're just,
Oh, man,
they're
that's
packed
really good.
with so much like just good, smooth flavors that you like really, yeah, a French dip sandwich, I'll take it with this.
Hell
all
yes.
day.
So what's great about a lot of dark lagers, especially this one, is that you said it. It's robust flavors, but they're smooth. They don't overpower.
Right.
There's a lot of flavor to it without hitting you too hard.
Yeah,
It goes down very, very easily.
exactly. There's not like this off-putting flavor of
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm tasting. There's something that's sharp or something that's whatever. Like it's all just this nice blend of smooth, bold flavor.
Yep.
And so
Yep.
that's
Just subtle.
this is a good one. Good one.
This is good. This is also good. That's 2 in a row.
Two
good ones.
We've got 3 in a row, right?
Well, I mean 2 by them, but 3
Oh, yeah.
good ones in a row. Yes. So
3
this is
great
these
ones.
are great.
I like when we have a really bad one though. You know,
I
they're
do like
rare.
having bad because they're fun. It's funny. 'Cause
Yeah,
we
it's like,
just rip into it.
hell am I
the
tasting?
worst. Yeah. No, this is fantastic. So, I think this is the first time I've really had Lakefront.
Definitely first time for me.
Yeah. I have tried one of their gluten-free beers and it was okay. But no, yeah, this is my first time like legitimately having it, and I like it a lot. And yeah, my girlfriend told me all about them before, and I was like, they're fantastic. So she definitely knows what she's talking about.
Okay. Have you seen the Peloton commercial?
Yes, I have.
And what are your thoughts? Before
It's dumb.
before
It's a
you
bad
get into
commercial.
yours.
It's a really bad commercial.
I didn't realize this was a viral thing. Like,
Okay, yeah,
Mostly
it's turned
because-
into like a controversial. It's
well,
stupid.
I
It's
think
so stupid.
I think it's dumb that people are so uptight about it. But
Oh
here
my
was my
God.
thought. Okay, because the Peloton's expensive, $2,000 something.
so
bucks.
much money.
Yeah, it's a lot of money, and you pay
You pay the monthly fee for the classes.
a monthly fee for the class, which is for someone that's obsessed with like biking and they love biking
Yeah.
and they want to do it at home. It's probably,
And
outside
you're rich.
well, yeah, you got money, sure, that's
You
part
seen
of
the
it.
house of the people in that commercial?
It's the same thing as a fucking Lexus commercial.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Only they're pushing it towards a certain class of people.
Okay, well, we're pushing this podcast towards some people.
Towards
We don't know
anyone
who.
that will listen. And there's only 5 people, and I haven't checked in a while. I highly doubt any of them listen anymore.
Yeah, we're
probably just down to the one.
All hail the one. We're
Yeah.
there. Anyway, so anyway, when I first saw the commercial, and because I'm not on Facebook, I'm not really on Twitter, I'm partially on Instagram, and this is mostly for this.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of like checking in, seeing what's going on. I didn't realize this shit had blown up the way that it did until the other day. It was, just reading stuff and whatever. But I remember this commercial because I remember thinking like, okay, if I'm a man who bought my wife this exercise equipment, okay, and then she spent a whole year working on it and made me a video, just being like, hey, thanks for last year's present. This is probably bad, but like I wouldn't be like excited about that video. I'd be like, well, yeah, that's why I got it for you. Like I got it for you because you love doing this.
It's really weird.
You know what I mean? Like it's like that's not. I mean, I don't know. I guess it is a gift because I would appreciate that they appreciated it.
Yeah,
sure, I would love that. Absolutely love it. Would I need a video of them like working out every day? Like, I'm making progress. I'm doing this. Like,
here I go, my first ride. I'm pretty nervous.
Like, no, I wouldn't because I like would watch you do those things. I would watch you work out and watch you appreciate the gift actively, unless I just didn't.
I'm sure she would be telling you every day, like, God, that thing's awesome. Thank you so much for that.
Right, and that would be enough. Like, I don't need a video. The video would be nice, but I would also feel like, okay, this is an overkill or something.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I thought it was a weird commercial. I did think it was just strange. I thought it was a weird delivery, but I didn't take it to the whole like. I didn't take it to the whole like elitist thing. Like that's what a lot of people were like, oh, this is only for the rich. Only the rich.
Well,
people
there was also a whole other viral thing about saying that it was sexist. And
to give your wife a exercise thing?
Yeah, well,
which is bullshit.
It was that, and it was like they were saying it was like kind of like there's an abusive side to the commentary, and no, all of the backlash is ridiculous. Like it's just Twitter being Twitter.
Yeah, it is. Twitter is just the troll of the universe.
Just hold on. So yes, it is. Twitter's like the old. Sometimes Twitter is hilarious, and then a lot of the time it's so frustrating. But there was stuff about it being abusive. It's like her husband forces her to do this every day, and he wants proof by her making these videos.
Oh, that's messed
like,
up.
There's some really,
that's messed up.
Yeah, they took it to a really dark place, and like the husband in the commercial, he like went on the Today Show and talked about it and was like, yeah, they're like people are tying like my image to like sexism and elitism and all these other things. He's like, I'm just an actor, like, and honestly, like this commercial, that's not the point of the commercial. The point of the commercial is like talking about that journey and like, about like health and, taking those first steps and all these other things.
Right.
And so it was kind of funny, but Ryan Reynolds, he hired that same actress for a commercial of his own, and it's a sort of sequel. Yeah. Have you seen it?
I've seen like reviews of it. I've not watched it yet, but I know what he did, which is so funny to me.
It's 3 women sitting in front of the camera. That woman is just front and center.
Yeah.
She looks a little worried. And her friends are like, yeah, you deserve this. And she like drinks the drink. And she's like, wow, this gin it's really good. And they're like, dude, you're safe here.
You're safe here.
Yeah, they're like, you're safe here. And then at the end, it kind of cuts like aviation gin. And then they're like, you look great, by the way. Fantastic.
Oh my gosh!
So very, like that dude is the ultimate troll, and it's hilarious. That's a pretty funny follow up.
Yeah.
But that's really just more on like the commentary of like what Twitter's saying and shit.
Here's how I see this commercial.
Yeah.
And obviously, maybe Twitter is just joking. Maybe it's just a big joke, and it's like ah ha ha.
Dude, you know how people are. I don't know. These days,
they get tied up in some shit.
Yeah. We would get raked over the coals forever if anyone ever actually found this podcast.
Yeah.
So we'd be like, look at these fucking assholes. These sexist assholes.
Yeah, we're terrible. Anyway, here's how I look at this commercial is that I love to cook. Like, legitimately, I find cooking therapeutic. Like, it's something that I just can get in the zone, and I love making food for people or whatever.
Yep.
And in the sexist world, men are not the ones that cook, technically. It's like, oh, no, the woman should be the one that cooks. And for me, if I got a set of, like, badass kitchen knives, I would be, like, through the moon, and I would want to go cook right then. It's the same fucking thing. It's the same thing for a woman who loves to work out, like, is obsessed with health, and her husband's like, you know what? She loves cycle. Yeah. She loves spin class
all the time.
Yeah, she loves this thing. I've heard this is great. I want to buy it for her. I have the money to buy it for her. So why not buy it for her? And it's like an appreciative thing. People, y'all can get fucked, okay? Our last beer of the day is brought to you by Rahr & Sons Brewing Company out of Fort Worth, Texas. We are trying their Angry Santa Spiced Ale. This is a dark ale brewed with mulling spices, notes of vanilla, cinnamon, honey, and fresh gingerbread. Rich and malty is what their can says. It also gives you a good Prost, y'all. That's their thing, which, makes you think you got some kind of German Southern descent, like German American. I don't know.
Yeah,
Prost. Maybe they're just into it.
Yeah, maybe they're just into it.
The can, though, dude, this is the only reason I bought this thing.
That's a great can.
The can is amazing. It's Santa taking a shit
in a chimney
and smoking a cigar while reading the newspaper. Like, he had enough of this family. I don't know who this family is.
Sorry, giving you lumps of coal, you just don't get it.
I'll give you a couple of real lumps. That's what he said.
This is Santa's special soft coal.
Soft coal. Oh my god. I haven't tried it yet. Micah tried it, and I've smelt it. It does smell very much like the holiday. It smells like a gingerbread cookie.
Yeah.
Which is what I'm going to give you here, and we'll just give it a sip. Ready?
Did you read God, stop it. Did you read the description of the beer?
Yeah, I read that in the first thing.
No, you didn't.
Angry Santa Spiced Ale. Dark ale brewed with mulling spices, notes of vanilla. Yeah, I read the whole thing. I read this whole can. Yeah, play it back right now. Okay. So here's what's going to happen, okay? You're going to replay the last segment.
Okay. Oh, you want me to replay it again in the edit?
In the edit, I want you to replay this.
Uh-huh.
And you can do it like slow, fast.
Yeah,
just find a way to just be like,
bold.
I was wrong. Not I was wrong. You were wrong.
Yeah, I was wrong. I think I zoned out when he started talking because
I didn't give you the here's what the can says.
Oh, maybe that's
I just read right through it.
That might have been why I just zoned out.
Yeah, you were just like, I don't.
I was like, is there more? Is there more to it?
I'm sick of this guy's bullshit.
Fuck this idiots at my house again.
I also love that we have this stupid Santa. Well, it's not stupid, but the Santa sheets. We have Santa sheets.
Santa riding a bicycle with a Christmas tree on his back.
In Studio B here, which is our,
our new adjusted studio.
Studio
setup.
B squared. We have
it's a little echoey, so we needed some backdrop. So I put some flannel sheets behind the stand, the desk, and it's just Santa on a bicycle waving
with a tree in
his bag.
It's in his bag, right?
I think it's in the bag. Maybe it's just behind him. I see some green down here. No, I think it's in the bag.
Yeah, he's just running around with the tree in his bag. Like, I just need to take it everywhere in case someone.
I'm just training for my fucking holiday triathlon.
Oh my gosh.
Back to the beer. We were just...
Yeah, we just shit all over this beer. I'm sorry, guys. It is very dark. Dark is the sin in my heart. But it tastes like joy and pure Christmas. It is a delicious spiced ale.
Yeah.
This
does taste like a gingerbread cookie.
Mm-hmm. It's a gingerbread cookie in a beer, but this is what I want when I'm wrapping presents on Christmas Eve. Like when I'm
Yeah.
having to build the little kid toys that are way too much and the instructions suck, or the IKEA
instructions
furniture that I don't want to build,
Why
This
did we
is-
buy this?
Yeah, this is the beer that
I went
gets
there
me
for the
through.
meatballs. I came out with a fucking, cabinet.
I came out with a chair that has a microwave in the seat. I'm not really sure. It's very ingenuitive.
That way I can make my Hot Pockets and never have to get up. I got a freezer on one side, a microwave on the other.
Yeah, or you can just take a shit in the microwave and then,
Yeah, and then a
just sit there.
toilet in the middle.
it's just like, it just blows up. But this is the beer that I want next to me during that time.
Yeah.
Sip on it, wrap shittily, whatever presents I have.
Dad, these presents are wrapped worse than the other ones. That's because that's a six beer deep present right there, son.
No, when I get to that point, you know what I do? This is what I do. When I get to that point where I'm just like, I'm so over this whole thing, and I put the present in the middle, and then I just kind of roll it over a couple times.
Yeah.
And I twist the ends to just make it look like a big
Candy
cane.
cane. Yep.
Yeah, like
Done,
a big,
been there, done that.
big gumball. Like, here it is. It works just the same. They don't care. It doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
like, oh, that's fun. It looks like a candy.
Look at these gumdrops. And then they open it and they're like, oh, it's an Xbox. Or I don't know.
Oh, I'm not appreciative.
Oh,
I don't appreciate this gift like I thought I would.
Oh, this is a good question. Here we go. Worst present you ever got on Christmas?
Okay. Oh, sorry. It's late. No, it's not that late, but I've been feeling more and more tired at like 8 o'clock these days. I'm just like,
You're 30.
I weep a little at 8 every night. Just, why am I still up?
Oh my god. Okay.
So worst present I've ever gotten. There was a Christmas where I think I got like a weird set of different things. I got a pair of socks. I don't like socks as a gift unless they're like funny maybe. They have some cool prints on them. Yeah, like they have like my dog's face. Got a pair of those. That's fun. I got a pair of hockey socks one time. That's fun. It was like had a hockey print on them. Thought that was kind of cool. But I was a kid and I think I just got like some straight up like socks from mom and dad. And I was like, what?
Just like socks?
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck is this?
You know
And
there's
then
some holes.
I got like this weird Adidas cologne. And I was like,
Adidas
what
Sport, man.
family is this? No, it was really strange. I felt like they just gave up. We forgot what you like and just grabbed some things that were like at the front of the checkout.
Yeah.
But there was one Christmas, and I kind of feel bad. I don't know if like mom and dad just didn't have a lot of money that year, but I got a DVD of Napoleon Dynamite, and I think some candy or something. There might have been another gift in there somewhere, but I remember I got a DVD of Napoleon Dynamite, and I was pissed.
What?
I was pissed. I didn't
Really?
want it. I'd already seen that movie like 15 times.
That's why they bought it for you.
Exactly. And I was like, just because I've seen the movie several times and think it's funny, it doesn't mean I want a DVD copy of the film. Like I had already seen it so many times I didn't want to see it anymore.
Dang it, Tina.
Yeah. Tina.
Tina.
Come eat your lunch. Yeah, like I had seen it so many times I didn't want to see it anymore. And then they bought it for me for Christmas and I had to it was, I think, the first time I ever had to like fake my appreciation. Because I think the year with the cologne and the socks had other good presents. So it was just like little stocking stuffer thingies, whatever. But yeah, that year it was a weird year. And I remember getting this gift and being like, God, this is like the worst set of Christmas gifts I've ever gotten. Like legitimately I was like, man, this sucks.
Yeah.
It was not great.
I think so. It's nothing that mom and dad ever gave me because I feel like they always did a good job of, just doing whatever they could. Because I always knew that like money was either tight because there was fucking 7 of us, and they just did what they could. And so there was one time though that I got this gift from a friend of the family, and when I opened the package, I thought, this is what I thought. It was like a skateboarder. It was like my little brain said like, oh shit, like I got like I thought it was like this badass like knee pads and like stuff that I could use, okay? Because it was big. It was a big box. So I thought it was a skateboard. I thought it was knee pads. I thought it was a helmet. And I open it up, and it's this little remote control skateboarder that's on a wire. Not even like wireless. Like you had to walk with the skateboarder wherever you were going. It was a 3-foot cord. And he did one trick. He just lifted up the nose, put it back down. And I just remember thinking like, what the fuck is this?
You know what it is? I think that's the point where it's always the Christmas after that one is where you only start receiving cash.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because I think that's when parents are like, yeah, we didn't do, they weren't as elated as they normally are.
Well, the thing was,
we didn't do a great job.
I was elated. I was excited when
until
I opened
you got
it.
All the way open.
Until I opened the whole thing. It was like the excitement just overread every part of my brain that could read on the box.
One thing, there's something completely different.
Yeah, and so I got it all out, and I was just like, dude, I was so just disappointed. I was like, oh, this is not what I thought it was gonna be. This is
not good.
Yeah. Do you remember the like RC car that? What was it called? But it was the one that like couldn't flip over. Like it would go up walls, and flip, it could split in two, and all this stuff.
I don't remember the name, but I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, it had the cool commercial, and I wanted one of those so bad. So when even when I got this thing out of the box, I was thinking like, oh, maybe this will be kind of like that, and it went like 2 miles an hour. It was like just across the kitchen floor, and the thing was like we didn't have like hardwood floors everywhere, so you put it on the carpet, it didn't go anywhere. It just literally lifted its nose, put his nose back down.
Yeah. So we did like like the crappy Santa, or the, not Secret Santa, not like a normal Secret Santa, but like naughty Santa or whatever, like, where you steal gifts. I've gotten some bad gifts out of Dirty Santa before because I didn't steal or choose properly.
Yeah.
And like I thought I did, and then I got home and opened it and I didn't. So I've gotten some good things. I've got like this cool Yeti thing for beer cans. I've got koozie. I've got like practical stuff. But there's been a couple random ones, and one was a party game called Feed the Bear. And almost not even a party game. It's just this weird thing, but it literally just looks like a bear with its like a little plastic bear, probably about 2 feet high, maybe 1.5 feet. He has his mouth open, and he has these little arms, and they're up. And he has a little like scoring thing, and it's really strange. Anyways, and his belly, it's clear. You can kind of see through his belly. And you have this little gun, and it's a pressure gun. And you put these little styrofoam balls in it, and you like push, and you're trying to shoot him into his mouth.
Weird.
And if it hits his mouth, it makes like a noise and the score goes up. Okay. And I was like, okay, this is stupid as shit, but maybe I can make this into a drinking game.
Okay.
I've never one time hit the fucking thing into the bear's mouth.
Where is this?
I threw it away.
Damn it.
Like 2 days ago. I tossed it.
Oh, shit.
It sat in a closet. It sat in a closet for 2 years. Okay. And I pulled it out, and I was like, I was cracking up. I was telling Lauren about it, and I pulled it out and tried to use it again. Still didn't one time. I was like, fucking hate this thing. I wanted this to be sitting in a closet. And I tried to like, when you push the pump for the gun to like get the balls to shoot out, sometimes it would get stuck, so you'd have to double pump. And then it would like shoot 2 really quickly. And they curve. So they don't even go straight. So it's literally an impossible game that makes no sense. Unless you're like literally putting the gun into the bear's mouth and blowing its goddamn brains out.
Do you remember Mr. Buckets? Mr. Buckets, buckets of fun. Mr. Buckets,
so. Yeah.
Put the balls in my mouth.
Yeah. The balls in my mouth.
It was something like that. I don't know what the like term was, but it was basically there was some kind of reference to like balls in my mouth. And I can't get past it.
Yeah, I remember this. And he would like spit the balls back out. And,
yeah.
So fucking weird. He ejects different colored balls from its mouth. That's what it says. The
The
game
balls
usually-
vary depending on the length of time they've been in his mouth.
Yeah.
So.
The longer they've been in his mouth, the more blue they look.
Mr. Bucket. Bucket's up fun.
Dude, yeah. I think I've also I also had another game like that. So Marshalls and like TJ Maxx sell these things. These are like bear games. Like you'll see them and they look kind of cool the way they package them. It's really smart. Don't buy any of them. They're always like $15, $20. Never buy one. I swear to God, they all suck ass. I bought another one that was supposed to be mini beer pong. Mm-hmm. And it's like a foldable, collapsible wooden thing.
Yep.
These little mini cups, and you put them in their holders.
Uh-huh.
And you have a little launcher on each side.
Okay.
And it's got a ball. It's got two balls. They're attached to strings, so you don't lose them. Mm. But you try to shoot them.
Sounds very biological.
Yeah. So yeah. So Mr. Bucket.
They're attached to strings,
Yeah.
so
So
you
Mr.
can't
Bucket,
lose them for
if
your body.
he tries to eat them, you could pull them back. No. So you try to launch them, like fling them into the cups across the thing.
Yeah.
So there's two problems. One, the launcher always overshoots.
Yes.
Always. The ball is also very heavy compared to the size of the cups.
So it knocks the cups over?
No, it doesn't knock them over. There's a fucking awful splash effect that takes place. And then sometimes, like say you were playing on a carpeted floor, you know, like just for fun. Like you were just sitting on a floor playing this game. Well, carpets are normally just generally dirty. And in my house, there's dog hair everywhere. So imagine that you shoot this little ball, it misses.
Gets wet.
No. Okay, yeah, maybe it gets wet one time. You shoot it again, it misses, goes past the game, hits the carpet, picks up some dog hair, but the string attached to it brings it back, and then it lands in the cup again.
Oh, no.
This is how shitty this fucking game was. I threw that out, too. I'm tired of, like, those sorts of gifts. It's drooled.
You having a stroke?
I was talking too much.
Like, Micah, the right side of your face looks really soft right
Yeah,
now.
it's really weird. I'm tired of, like, people, if you're going to do a Dirty Santa and your limit is $20, don't go to Marshalls or TJ Maxx and buy these goddamn table games. They're all bad, they're all terrible, and they make me furious. And I always want to try them, so stop tempting me.
I was watching the kids alone the other day. Mm-hmm. Yeah, scary situation, but and I was like, we had bought one of those games from Target or something. It was like $5 table tennis. So it's ping pong.
Yeah, I actually have one of those.
Okay, so I bought that.
Yeah,
and then I was like, dude, we should play because we got a pretty good table that you could play ping pong on legitimately.
Yeah.
I was like, we should play ping pong. They're like, yeah, let's do it. And they pull it out, and they're like trying to set it up, and they're like, Dad, the things to hold the net up, they were like straws. Like someone just like got some straws from Burger King. And we're like, snip, here you go.
Yep.
This is what's gonna hold your net up, and it was a terrible thing. Also, there's one time I bought a golden tee game that you could plug into your TV.
Oh, okay.
Which it worked pretty damn well. I'm not gonna lie, it was $20.
Yeah.
But it had the ball, like you could just smash or whatever. And the problem is that I guess however they made it, it didn't have enough memory, so you get to like hole number 8, and
it would just stop,
and then it would start over. It'd be like hole number 1.
What?
Golden tea. I think we're at the end of the day here.
Yeah, we're at the end of the day.
Beer of the day, sir. What did you enjoy the most?
It's this last one. The other ones are really, really good beers, but they're just like kind of classic in everything they were trying to do. You had like a really good IPA. That IPA was fantastic, very drinkable, kind of a crushable IPA. Had a really good stout, the dark lager, perfect dark lager. But this, it's so unique, and I don't even like gingerbread that much, and this is fucking awesome. Mm-hmm. This last beer, what's it called again?
This is the Angry Santa.
Angry Santa by Rar.
It's so appropriate that we talked about Dirty Santa.
Yeah. So, well, there we go. And he's shooting down a chimney. So, that's my beer of the day.
I'm going to agree with you, but I'm also going to give an honorable mention to the dark lager because
that thing was fucking great.
It was what, Lakefront?
Yes, Lakefront Brewing.
Yeah. The dark lager was great. It had just and I'm a fan of those. So it's smooth, it's great stuff. But I do love this time of year having this like spiced, dark, little bit boozy shit. So anyway, until next time, this is the Beer Brothers. I'm Cody.
I'm Micah.
And goodbye.
See you later.